Before we get started, I just want to say that 98% of you aren't subscribed. So please hit the subscribe button as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Now, let's get started. You know, this video isn't that old, but I liked it anyway. SML's original Squid Game video came out around 4 years ago. Obviously, it's a parody of Netflix hit show Squid Game, which was like the most popular thing during 2021, where people die playing games to try to earn money. And SML takes this and makes an incredible video out of it, and I'll be talking about it. The video opens with everyone at school, and Jackie Chu going around the classroom passing out the graded tests that the students have taken the day before, with him saying that everyone did bad, which was sketchy from the start, because you mean to tell me that both Penelope and Cody failed? By the way, this was pre-Junior X Penelope. Everyone received an F, and Cody was freaking out. I took a glance at Cody's test, and this boy wrote that 9 times 5 is 54, and 7 times 6 is 49. Like, Cody be making things that should be impossible to make, but he simply can't do multiplication. No wonder why he's still in elementary school. Cody had begged for extra credit, which was music to Jackie Chu's ears, as he proposed a series of games they could play, and the winner would receive an A and no homework for the whole school year. With that offer, it's enough to make a grown man cry. For me, getting an A is pretty easy, especially if the class is easy, but you have my attention at no homework, cause I be doing homework right there in class or at lunch. Like, who's trying to do homework at home? Not me. That's cranking 90s hour. The whole class was excited, and everyone wanted to play. If only they known what they were really heading into. Jackie Chu was explaining that the first game they were going to play was red light, green light, when Joseph had asked who was the guy standing next to him. If I was a student in that class, I would have just left, because why is there a random guy in a hoodie holding a gun? Chu responded saying that that's his friend who's always cold and likes to stay covered up. And to be honest with you, I like to stay covered up too. I live in Louisiana, where 90 degrees is our average weather. I'll be sweating and complaining that it's hot, but would never consider taking off my jacket. Don't be like me, you could get a heat stroke. Then Joseph asked why he has a gun. Good question, in which Chu replied, because he gotta stay strapped because the streets are tough. But anywho, Jackie Chu had explained the rules, and everyone was lined up at the back of the class. I'm pretty sure you all know the rules to this game, but if you don't, green light means go, red light means stop. If you get caught moving on red light, you're eliminated. Everyone was arguing about who's going to win. Penelope wanted everyone to work together, and Jeffrey and Junior said screw that, every man for himself. Jackie Chu said green light, and everyone was running to the front of the classroom. Then he said red light, and everyone had stopped but Toad. He didn't stop in time, and he got headshotted by Triangle Man. Everyone was shocked as if they just seen a man die, which they did. It was green light, but no one wanted to make a move. If this was the mannequin challenge, they'd be doing just fine. They'd eventually regain the courage to move, but walked instead of running. It was red light again, and everyone had stopped, but Bully Bill had to sneeze. That sneeze had cost him his life, as he was 360 no-scoped it. It was green light again, and everyone had booked it to the front of the class, like Sonic escaping the city. Besides Toad and Bully, everyone had finished the game. Chu told the rest of the class to go back to their seats and wait for the next game to start. Chu also told Triangle Man, yes, that's what I'm calling him, to get rid of the bodies and to get the cookies ready. I'm pretty sure we all can guess the next game. Triangle Man had placed the bodies in the barbecue grill, and then we cut to Brooklyn Guy doing his neighborly patrol as he states that he has lost his car privileges, which is good for literally everyone else because Brooklyn Guy is a terrible officer. Then he claimed that he smelled burning bodies. Considering that he's a cop, I believe him, but it must be deeply traumatizing to know what a burning body smells like. The smell led him to the barbecue grill as we just seen moments ago, and Brooklyn Guy was shocked. So Guy thought the killer would come back with more bodies, so he had the idea to hide behind the grill and wait for the killer to return. I guess that's a good plan. Joseph and Junior wanted to quit, and who could blame them? They both just witnessed 2 murders. Cody and Penelope wanted to keep playing, like they both did not see Toad and Bully eating bullets with their face. But I guess not having homework is worth dying for. Junior had asked if they could stop playing. Chu told them that they have to vote on it. Junior and Joseph opted out, and Cody mentioned to Junior that his dad would kill him anyway if he comes home with bad grades. So Junior opted to continue playing since it was a lose-lose situation for him. Patrick and Roy opted out too, making it 3-3, leaving Jeffy to be the deal breaker. Joseph was trying to convince Jeffy to end the game, saying that dying isn't worth having no homework for a whole year. All Jeffy heard was the no homework part, making it 4-3, continuing the games. Joseph was understandably frustrated, as he might die just for someone to get an A. It was time for the next game, Misfortune cookies. Everyone knows how this game works. It's been all over TikTok. But if you somehow don't, you're given a cookie with an outline of a shape. The goal is to get the shape out of the cookie without breaking it. Otherwise, you die. On the board, there were 4 shapes drawn: a circle, square, triangle, and star. Chu told them to draw a picture of one of the shapes that they wanted and had Triangle Man pass out the cookies. Junior chose circle, Penelope chose triangle, smart. Joseph chose square, still a good choice. Cody chose star, Patrick chose square, Rory chose star, and Jeffrey chose triangle. Joseph wanted to know if they could eat the cookie, and Chu told them not to eat it, but Patrick had already eaten the cookie and was met with a bullet between his eyes. Penelope and Joseph had successfully cut the shape out of their cookie, but Cody was still struggling. It didn't help that Triangle Man was standing right beside him, poking him with his gun. So Cody went to break the cookie with his hands, not a good plan, and the cookie broke, and Cody was sent to meet his maker. Junior freaked out as he was still struggling with his cookie. Had y'all listened to Joseph, Cody would still be alive. And an A doesn't mean anything if you're dead. Rory had broken his cookie and had asked Triangle Man if he can get another one. Triangle Man looked at him, looked at his cookie, and back to him, and shot him directly in the face. Jeffy had passed and had asked if they could now eat the cookie. Shu told them they could only if they passed, which excited Joseph, which is exactly how Queso reacts every time he sees food.
First off, you're banned from the stream.
Junior was still struggling, but was halfway done. But he only had 10 seconds left. Somehow, Junior managed to get the shape out. Penelope was praying on his downfall. Like, I know Junior gets on her nerves and tells her inappropriate things, but I don't think that warrants you to wish this man dead. That's a bit too much. Joseph, Penelope, Jeffy, and Junior were the final 4, and Jackie Chu told Triangle Man to dispose of the corpses that littered the classroom while he gets the next game ready. We cut back to Triangle Man getting rid of the corpses when Brooklyn guy out from behind the grill takes down Triangle Man. Chu told the remaining participants that for this game they will need to pick partners. Junior and Joseph became partners, and Penelope partnered up with Jeffy. She was ready to start the next game, but noticed that Triangle Man hasn't returned yet and went to go look for him. And we cut back to the grill, and Brooklyn Guy is now wearing the suit. When Jackie Chu showed up wondering what was taking him so long, Guy quickly replied saying that he had to go pee, and Chu told him that he isn't supposed to talk. To Chu, this is still Triangle Man. They'd returned to the classroom, with Guy not having a clue on what's going on, and Chu informed everyone that the next game was heads or tails. I'm not explaining this game. Everybody should know what heads or tails is. And see, this is the messed up part. Remember when they had to choose their own partners? Well, they actually chose their opponent. And whoever chooses a certain side, like heads, and it lands on tails, will get shot by Guy. Which Guy was like, hold on, what? I guess I inadvertently explained the game anyway. Oh well, Junior and Joseph didn't want to play anymore, as they both literally have each other's life in their hands. While Jeff and Penelope just wanted to get this over with. Penelope chose tails, so Jeffy chose heads, and the coin flipped, and the coin landed on tails. It was nice knowing you, Jeffy. Guy wanted to know which side the coin had landed on, claiming that he can't see well with the mask on. Penelope told him that it landed on tails, but Guy said that he doesn't have a clue on what he's supposed to do. Penelope told him to shoot Jeffy, which Guy did, thinking that it would do nothing because it was a Nerf gun, but freaked out when Jeffy died after realizing that it was an actual firearm. This made Guy confront Chu, saying that he's a cop and that he's under arrest, but Chu explained to Guy that he has a remote that could blow up the suit that he was wearing. So Guy folded and became Triangle Guy, rushing both Junior and Joseph to flip a coin. After stalling, Junior ended up being heads and Joseph had tails. The coin flipped and it landed on heads. Junior quickly told Triangle Guy to shoot Joseph. Some friend. Honestly, I was rooting for Joseph. He was one of the 3 who wanted to stop playing. Everyone who voted to continue the games had him killed. Put a J in the comments for Joseph. Now we're down to the final 2 and the final game. As it's stated on the board, Junior and Penelope will play 1 round of rock, paper, scissors, and the winner will win Squid Game. Now I know what you guys are thinking. They didn't even play the game Squid Game. But let's be real. Do you guys even know how to play that game? At least before the series came out and you all googled it? Didn't think so. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And Penelope has won Squid Game. Junior tried to weasel his way out, but Triangle Guy shot him being tired of this. Penelope and Triangle Guy both celebrated. Then Penelope finally realized that that was her dad. Like, can't you recognize his voice? Jackie Chu congratulated Penelope for winning Squid Game and gave her the reward she'd earned. And the video ended with Triangle Guy resting on his couch next to Karen. Why was he still wearing the suit? One push of the button and kaboom, you're dead. And this was SML's original Squid Game video, which in my opinion is the best Squid Game video they've made. Squid Game 2 was okay, and they're still working on Squid Game 3. What I like most about this video is that there was no filler. The video was straight to the point, and this was one of the best videos that had came out from that year. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know down in the comments. And as I've stated at the beginning of this video, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.